Okay, so today we're going to do a quick video of beginner tips for Animal Crossing New Horizons. So let's just get right into it. Now, the first thing is going to be native fruit. So native fruit are going to be what grows on your island. So it's going to be like peaches, apples, pears, whatever the beginning fruit on your island is, that's your native fruit. Non-native fruit is going to be fruit that does not grow on your island. So if you start with pears, oranges are going to be a non-native fruit for you. In my case, I started with peaches. So things like cherries, apples, oranges, those are all going to be non-native fruit for me. And when you take non-native fruit and you sell it in your shop, it's going to sell for 5 times as much. So native fruit sells for 100 bells, non-native fruit sells for 500 bells a piece. And you can also take your native fruit, sell it on a friend's island, boom, it's going to sell for 5 times as much. Now, obviously, the next question is, well, where do you get non-native fruit? Well, that's easy. You can get it from the random islands you get from using Nook Miles tickets. Although it's fairly rare to get it that way. Your mom should mail you a piece of non-native fruit when you first start the game, which you should plant, not eat or sell. And you can also get it from friends' islands. So make sure to ask your friends and see what fruit grows on their islands, and you can maybe do a little bit of a trade. Okay, now the next one is going to revolve around the glowing spot in the ground that you can dig up 1,000 bells out of. Now, you can plant the 1,000 bells back in the hole, and you'll get 3 bags from your money tree that grows. And those 3 bags will be equal to what you planted up to 10,000. So you can plant 10,000 bells, and you'll get 30,000 bells guaranteed out of that money tree. You can plant higher than that, but the higher you go, the more of a chance that you won't get what you put in back out of it. It'll just go back down to 10,000. So the smart move is to either plant 10,000 if you want to get a guaranteed 20,000 net profit, or you can take a little bit of a risk and plant 15, and that way you're going to at least get still 30,000, which is still going to double your money. Or you could just go crazy and plant like 99,000 and hope that you get it back. But the smart way to do it is either 10,000 or 15,000. And you'll see here, I have a tree already planted with money on it. And it's going to be one that I put, I believe, 21,000 bells. So 21,000 bells per bag, which is not bad at all. But it was a risk. It could have just been 10,000 per bag, but I still would have come out as making a little bit of money. So it all depends on how much risk you want to put into it, but it's always smart to not just plant 1,000. Always plant at minimum 10,000 into that hole. Okay, so another tip is going to be about hybrid flowers. Now, hybrid flowers are when you take 2 colors and mix them to get things like, say, purple or orange. And as you can see, hybrid flowers actually attract rare butterflies and bugs. So, for example, peacock butterflies and the Raja birdwing butterflies are going to be attracted. See, as you can see, I get a lot of peacock butterflies because I have a lot of hybrid flowers. And the birdwing butterflies, I believe, are only attracted by purple flowers. So there's a few that are only going to be attracted to hybrid flowers, so it's a good idea to have some planted, even if you're not doing the whole flower thing. You could do it just by doing this, like I have here. You want to space them out in a checkerboard pattern, and that'll give your hybrid flowers room to grow. I do want to mention real quick as well, they did lower the spawn rates of rare butterflies like peacock butterflies, but this will still work. You will still get them, just not quite as frequently as you see me get in this video. And while I'm out here by my hybrid flowers, I'll show you another trick that doesn't involve me dropping the fruit. I like that they put drop as the first instead of use. That's a real nice feature. But, so if you eat a piece of fruit and you pull out your shovel, you can break rocks that grow in inconvenient spots, like this one that decided to spawn in the middle of my flower bed. and it'll just spawn somewhere else now the next day. So what you're hoping for is that it's going to spawn somewhere a bit more convenient, like the one I have up here by the river. So that when you go to harvest it, you can just hit it with the shovel and you can harvest your materials without having to worry about putting anything down or getting knocked back or digging any holes or anything. So another thing that's pretty useful to know is when you're crafting, and it can be anything, I'm just going to do medicine because I have what I need to do it, you can spam A to make it go faster, if you saw that there. It goes much faster if you spam A while you're building something. This is especially useful if you're building multiple things because you can't build multiples at once. So if you have to build over and over, keep spamming A and you'll actually build faster. Okay, now this one might seem a little silly and obvious to some people, but when I first started playing this, I did not realize. So when you go to the Able Sisters shop, there's a lot of things on display, and they have things on the mannequins. I didn't realize that going into the dressing room would actually give you more options of things to buy. I thought it was just going to be the things on display and you could try them on and see how they look, so I never went in. But you get a lot of options of other things you can buy by going in there. I didn't realize that when I first started playing, so I just wanted to put that on this list for people who've just started and might not realize that. Okay, now this one's going to be about Harv's Island. So, a lot of people know you tap amiibos to invite villagers, and some of you may know you can get posters that way. Now, another thing that you can actually do is invite villagers that you have, and you can also get, basically you can get them as a poster. So what you want to do is go to like your inventory from here, like you're going to put down an object, and you can actually call over villagers that you have. So the ones I don't have posters of, I believe, are Goldie, Fang. I don't think I have a shop one. I'm just going to kind of invite everybody just in case. I know I have posters of some of these guys. I don't really care about Joey, but that's fine. I'll invite him too. And now, since I've used them to pose, once I leave, I'm going to be able to get a poster from them, because Harv is going to take like a professional picture of them or whatever the reasoning is. So you'll see, now that I'm back on my home island, if you go to your Nook Shopping, which can also be accessed by the ATM in the main building there, so you go to your special goods, you go over one, and you'll see posters, and you'll see that now I have posters of like Fang and Cranston. And so I didn't have to use their amiibos like I did with some of the other ones. You can get Goldie's poster. I got Isabel's poster from using her amiibo, of course. But you can see I got Portia's. So you can build a pretty good collection of posters without using amiibos. However, some of them, like Shrunk, obviously, ones that aren't in the game at the moment, you're gonna have to use an amiibo to get them. But you can definitely get some pretty neat posters, especially if you've gotten some villagers you really like Goldie, for example. And you can either order them for yourself, or you can also send them as a gift to friends, which is nice. You get pretty decent points for hanging them on your walls as well. So if you're looking to raise the rating in your house and you don't have a lot of stuff to hang on your walls, these are a pretty good bet. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for today. I'm going to do a more advanced tips video later on, so I'm still trying to get the footage that I need, but I will definitely have a more advanced tips video up soon. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with my videos. I'm definitely going to do a lot more Animal Crossing ones because I'm having a lot of fun with this game. And other than that, have a good one.